Hello everyone, welcome back to Radharani's kitchen. This is an Ekadashi special recipe. We're going to make quinoa pulao and capsicum raita. Quinoa is very rich in iron and protein. It is gluten free and has high content of fiber. It has low glycemic index, which is very good for blood sugar control. So it has a lot of nutritional benefits. So let's move on to making this nutritious and very yummy pulao. For that I have taken 1 cup of quinoa. Next I'm adding some water in this. After adding water, we're going to rub the quinoa very well so that the skin of the quinoa comes out. So the quinoa has a thin skin which is sour. So it is very important to remove that, otherwise the dish does not taste good. So we'll rub the quinoa and we will wash this a couple of times until the water runs clean. So after washing it for 3 to 4 times, I'm pouring some water so that the quinoa is submerged in it. And now we're going to soak this for 10 minutes until we saute our vegetables for our pulao. For that, here I have a cooker to which I'm adding about 1 tablespoon of ghee. You can also substitute this with oil if you want. To this I'm adding about 3 to 4 cashews which I have cut in half. And I'm going to slightly roast them and take them out. So I have roasted the cashews and taken them out. So in the same ghee, I'm going to roast the spices. For that I have 1 star anise, 1-inch piece of cinnamon stick, 2 green cardamom, 3 cloves and 1 bay leaf. So we'll saute all of this for about a minute or so until the flavors of these whole spices are released in the ghee. After that I'm adding 1 teaspoon of cumin seeds. Then I'm adding grated ginger and 1 green chili finely chopped. After sauteing this for a few seconds, I'm adding 1 tomato finely chopped and I'm adding some salt to this. Here I'm using Ekadashi salt. If you're making this on a regular day, you can use the regular salt. So what happens is, when you add a little bit of salt, the tomatoes let out its water and they will become more soft. So that's the reason we are adding tomatoes, and I'm also mashing the tomatoes a little bit. Next, for the spices, I'm adding just 1 teaspoon of red chili powder and half a teaspoon of turmeric powder. So the whole flavor of this pulao comes only from the whole garam masalas which we have added. So the turmeric powder is also optional. If you want, you can skip that. So after adding all these masalas, we will mix this well until it forms to a very thick gravy like consistency and all the tomatoes come together. So at this stage, I will add a half cup of water, just half cup of water, not more than that, so that the tomatoes don't burn at the bottom. So after adding the water, we'll mix this well again. Then I'm adding a handful of fresh mint leaves, just the leaves, no stalk. So after adding the mint leaves, give it a good mix. And then I'm going to add 3 tablespoons of curd here. So this will enhance the taste a lot. It's just 3 tablespoons of curd, and then mix this all. After this, I'm going to add the vegetables. So for that, I'm adding 1 potato which I've chopped finely, half a cup of cauliflower, 1 carrot finely chopped, and 1 capsicum chopped. You can add any other vegetables, or you can even reduce the vegetables if you wish to. So mix the tomatoes and the vegetables well together. And after this, I'm adding another half cup of water. So totally we have added only 1 cup of water. And after this, I'm just closing the cooker without the whistle and waiting for this to come to a boil, and then we can add the quinoa. So as you can see, the water has started to boil. Now to this, I'm going to add the soaked quinoa. So I have drained the water, and this is the soaked quinoa. I'm going to add this into our vegetables. So after adding, we'll give this a good mix. And then I'm going to add another 1 cup of water. So I have used 1 cup of quinoa, and for that I am using 2 cups of water for cooking. So this is the proportion which must be followed. So after all this, we're just going to give it a last mix and close the lid along with the whistle and let this cook for about 3 whistles and let the steam release naturally, and then we'll open it. So while the quinoa pulao is getting cooked, we'll make our raita. So we're going to make capsicum raita, for which I'm going to add just half a teaspoon of oil, not more than that, because when the oil and the curd, when they mix together, they don't look good and they don't taste good as well. So just for cooking the capsicum, I have added just half a teaspoon of oil. After this, I'm adding 1 capsicum which I have finely chopped here. So we're going to saute this on a medium flame just for a minute, not more than that. We have to make sure that the capsicum remains crunchy as well as it is cooked. So after sauteing the capsicums, let's move on to making the raita, for which I have about 400 ml of curd. You can take more curd or less curd depending on how much you want. So we will beat the curd until we get a nice even consistency. So we'll season the curd with some black salt, about 3/4 teaspoon of black salt. Then senda namak as per taste. Then I'm adding half teaspoon of cumin powder. So we will mix all of this well. After mixing, we'll add our sauteed capsicum to the curd. Mix the capsicum and curd as well. and add some finely chopped coriander leaves for garnishing. So our capsicum raita is now ready. So let's move on and check out our quinoa pulao. So after 3 whistles, the steam has released naturally and I've opened the cooker. So you will notice that the quinoa has something white color which is coming out. It is nothing but the quinoa has sprouted while cooking. It is completely normal. So we'll just give this a mix. So you can see our quinoa pulao is absolutely ready and all the vegetables and the quinoa is cooked completely. So now this is ready to be served. But before serving, let's just add our roasted cashews which we had roasted previously, and we'll give this a mix and we'll serve this. Do try this quinoa pulao and capsicum raita for your Ekadashi and let me know how it tasted in the comments below. Please like, share and subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to press the bell icon beside the subscribe button so that whenever I upload a video you receive a notification. Thank you so much for watching.